Doug, here's a great question that someone sent to me the other day. They said, does a mentor have to be inspired to serve as a mentor? It's sort of like there's another one, someone asked on one of these conversations, right? These conversations we have on Wednesday. It says, do you have to have been a mentee before you mentor? Right? And this is like this question is, does a mentor have to be inspired to serve as a mentor? It's sort of like, it's so close that you don't see it sometimes. And so I thought I'd ask you, does a mentor have to be inspired to serve as a mentor?
From my perspective, the answer is yes. And I get that inspiration. What inspires me is the time that I spend with people and the results that we get from that mentoring relationship. That's what inspires me. There's other things that would inspire others, but that's the one that speaks to me the most.
So the outcome aspect.
Yeah.
For me, I would add this is to have to be inspired. If I go back to the word inspired, to breathe in, I have to be able to, when I'm in this mentoring arrangement, I have to have the sense of breathing in. I want to be here. I have something I can share. I'm actually hearing you share back. I'm breathing in what it is that we're doing. I'm not breathing in some other kind of educating approach. I hope does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Right? Because other people drop into coaching or facilitating. That's a different kind of breathing in, where mentoring has its own sort of inspiration to it. And that was how I responded, is that I have to have that sort of breath in to inspirit the mentoring arrangement, right? You have the outcome. I'm talking about, when we first started up. And I think we would both agree is that while you're in there, you still feel inspired, right?
Yeah.
Because the smaller outcomes are there, the breath is there to breathe in the process. What do you think of that?
No, that all makes sense. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because when they asked me, it's like that other question, I just went, hang on a minute. That is so close that I'm
Yeah.
missing it, right? And I thought it was like a great question. But the second part of it was to serve as a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
That little nuance, right, is not to be a servant
No.
to the person while mentoring. It's to serve as a mentor, right? To be inspired to serve. Just to share a quick story is that there's a group that I'm a member of, and they had a gathering here in the city where I live. And I said that what I would really love to do is that I would like to come and serve the group.
Mm-hmm.
I could go and be a participant. I could go and be an educator. But I said, I want to go serve the group. I actually want to be in the group, taking the dishes from what they have eaten, collecting the coffee cups, serving the food, and being with them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? At one point in time, they called it the stevedore. Stevedore.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that, okay, because there was a different feeling. There was a different way of inspiring those who are there in this notion of serving. So as a mentor in this notion of serving, there's an inspiration. And if that's not there, right, I think you're missing out on something. So I guess my answer to the question would be, does a mentor have to be inspired to serve as a mentor? I'm going to say yes.
No, and I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So in some ways in that group, I was mentoring by picking up coffee cups. And I would ask those of you who are listening into this video, what would be your response? Does a mentor have to be inspired to serve as a mentor? And if the answer is yes or no, why? Help give us a story, share with us a little bit more about what's going on. So Thanks. I know that was sort of like a quick one, but I just thought it was interesting. So thanks for watching the video. We have an ask of you. Make sure you click the subscribe button and click the bell beside subscribe so you can receive more notifications of the videos that we're loading up. And like the video, and especially if you could comment your insights. We would enjoy learning from you. Take care.